Good morning/afternoon/evening, everyone. Today, I want to talk about a mindset that's holding too many of us back. It's time to stop being soft. And no, I'm not talking about physical strength. I'm talking about mental toughness, resilience, and the ability to stand firm when life gets tough. Let's be real, life isn't going to hand you anything on a silver platter. Challenges will come, disappointments will sting, and people may let you down. But how you respond to those moments defines who you are. You've got to stop folding under pressure and start fighting back with purpose. Being soft means giving up when the road gets rough. It means letting fear paralyze you and allowing other people's opinions to dictate your path. It means sitting on the sidelines, complaining about your circumstances instead of getting up and changing them. But here's the truth. Nobody is coming to save you. You have to save yourself. Stop waiting for perfect conditions. Stop making excuses. Stop blaming everyone else for where you are. You've got to toughen up and take control of your own destiny. Now, don't misunderstand me. There's strength in vulnerability and wisdom in knowing when to rest. But there's a difference between resting and quitting. Resting means you pause to recharge. Quitting means you let the storm win. Here's my number one failure. My number one failure is not telling your story. The people who succeed in life aren't necessarily the smartest or the most talented. They're the ones who refuse to quit. They're the ones who get knocked down but rise again, bruised and scarred, yet determined. So how do you stop being soft? Change your mindset. Shift from a victim mentality to a victory mentality. Life isn't happening to you, it's happening for you. Every challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger. Take responsibility. Own your actions, your decisions, and your future. No one else is responsible for your success or failure. Seek inspiration from inspiration. Discipline yourself. Motivation is fleeting, but discipline is unshakable. Build habits that keep you moving forward, even when you don't feel like it. Embrace discomfort. Growth lives outside your comfort zone. The hard things you avoid today will become the victories you celebrate tomorrow. Let me leave you with this. Diamonds are formed under pressure, not in comfort. If you want to shine, you've got to endure the heat. If you want to rise, you've got to fight through the weight that's trying to hold you down. Stop being soft. Stand up, push forward, and don't stop until you become the person you were destined to be. Taking responsibility for your life is one of the most profound decisions you will ever make. It is the realization that everything in your life, from your successes to your failures, is a result of the choices you have made and the actions you have taken. Then, this concept isn't about blaming yourself for everything that goes wrong, but about acknowledging that you hold the power to shape your destiny. When you take full ownership of your life, you step into a position of strength, where you are no longer a passive participant, but an active creator of your reality. Many people go through life believing that their circumstances are dictated by external forces, luck, other people, or the environment around them. While external factors undoubtedly influence situations, they do not define the outcomes of your life. The way you respond to those factors is what ultimately determines your path. Taking responsibility means letting go of the victim mentality, where life happens to you, and stepping into a mindset where life happens for you. It's not always an easy shift to make because it requires humility, courage, and a willingness to confront uncomfortable truths about yourself. When you decide to take responsibility for your life, the first change that happens is within your mindset. You begin to see challenges not as insurmountable obstacles, but as opportunities to grow and learn. When something doesn't go your way, instead of pointing fingers or making excuses, you ask yourself what you could have done differently. This introspection isn't about self-blame or guilt. It's about understanding that your actions and choices have consequences. Even in situations where you were not at fault, you recognize that your response to those situations is within your control. This shift in perspective is empowering because it puts the reins of your life back in your hands. Taking responsibility also means being honest with yourself. It requires you to confront areas where you've fallen short, whether it's procrastination, poor decisions, or a lack of effort. It's easy to rationalize these things by saying that life is unfair or that circumstances were beyond your control. However, taking responsibility means cutting through these excuses and acknowledging the role you played in creating your current situation. This level of honesty can be uncomfortable, but it's a necessary step toward growth. When you own your mistakes and shortcomings, you give yourself the opportunity to learn from them and make better choices moving forward. Another critical aspect of taking responsibility is understanding that your life is not just about what happens to you, but about what you do with what happens to you. Everyone faces challenges, setbacks, and hardships. These experiences are inevitable. What sets people apart is how they handle those moments. Do they succumb to the pressure or do they rise above it? Taking responsibility means choosing to rise above. Taking responsibility means choosing to rise above, even when it feels difficult or unfair. It means acknowledging that while you may not have control over every situation, you always have control over your attitude, your actions, and your effort. This mindset of responsibility extends to every area of your life, your relationships, your career, your health, and your personal growth. In relationships, for example, taking responsibility means owning your role in conflicts or misunderstandings. It means recognizing that while you cannot control how others behave, you can control how you respond to them. Instead of blaming others for how they make you feel, you take ownership of your emotions and actions. In your career, taking responsibility might mean acknowledging when you've fallen short, instead of shifting the blame onto coworkers or external circumstances. It's about stepping up to challenges and seeking solutions instead of dwelling on problems. When it comes to health and wellness, taking responsibility means understanding that your choices impact your physical and mental well-being. It's easy to blame genetics, busy schedules, or stress for poor health habits. However, when you take ownership of your life, you begin to see that you have the power to make changes, whether it's choosing healthier foods, making time for exercise, or seeking help for mental health issues. Taking responsibility means prioritizing the actions that align with your goals. It's not about perfection. It's about consistent effort and a commitment to doing what's best for you. Taking responsibility for your life also requires you to set clear goals and take deliberate actions to achieve them. It's not enough to dream about what you want. You have to take consistent steps toward those dreams. This means being proactive rather than reactive. Instead of waiting for opportunities to come to you, you create them. Instead of waiting for the perfect moment, you start where you are with what you have. This proactive approach to life is what separates those who achieve their goals from those who only talk about them. It's about recognizing that you are the architect of your life, and every decision you make is a building block toward the future you want. One of the most challenging aspects of taking responsibility is letting go of the past. It's easy to get stuck in a cycle of regret, replaying mistakes and missed opportunities in your mind. However, Dwelling on the past does nothing to change it. Taking responsibility means learning from the past without being defined by it. It means using your experiences as lessons rather than excuses. When you take ownership of your life, you understand that the past is not a life sentence, but a stepping stone. You can't control what has already happened, but you can control what you do next. Taking responsibility also involves surrounding yourself with the right people. The company you keep has a significant impact on your mindset and behavior. If you spend time with people who make excuses, blame others, or have a victim mentality, you're likely to adopt those attitudes as well. On the other hand, if you surround yourself with people who take ownership of their lives and inspire you to do the same, you'll be more motivated to stay accountable for your actions. Taking responsibility means being intentional about your relationships and ensuring that the people in your life align with your values and goals. It's important to recognize that taking responsibility doesn't mean you have to do everything alone. Seeking help, guidance, or mentorship is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength. When you take responsibility for your life, you understand that asking for help is part of the process. You are not looking for someone to rescue you, but for someone to guide you as you take the necessary steps toward your goals. This collaborative approach allows you to leverage the knowledge and experience of others while still remaining accountable for your progress. Taking responsibility for your life is not a one-time decision. It's a daily commitment. Every day you are faced with choices that either move you closer to your goals or further away from them. Taking ownership of your life means being intentional about those choices. It means staying disciplined even when it's hard, staying focused even when distractions arise, and staying resilient even when the odds are stacked against you. It's about understanding that your future is built on the decisions you make today, and every small step matters. The journey of taking responsibility for your life is not always easy, but it is always worth it. It's a path that leads to empowerment, growth, and fulfillment. When you take ownership of your life, you stop waiting for things to change and start creating the change you want to see. You stop being a spectator in your own life and become an active participant. Taking responsibility is not about achieving perfection. It's about striving for progress. It's about showing up for yourself every day and doing the best you can with what you have. It's about believing in your ability to overcome challenges and trusting that you have the power to create the life you want. Embracing challenges and discomfort is a cornerstone of personal growth and transformation. Life is not designed to be smooth and predictable, and the very obstacles we try to avoid are often the ones that hold the keys to our development. Challenges, no matter how daunting they may seem, are opportunities in disguise. And discomfort is a sign that we are stepping out of what is familiar and into the realm of possibility. To embrace challenges and discomfort is to acknowledge that growth is not found in ease and convenience, but in struggle and perseverance. Many people instinctively shy away from discomfort, associating it with pain or failure. It's natural to want to stay in your comfort zone, where everything feels safe and manageable. But the comfort zone, as appealing as it may seem, is a trap that stunts growth and limits potential. When you avoid challenges, you deny yourself the chance to learn new skills, test your limits, and discover the strength you didn't know you had. Discomfort is not something to be feared or avoided. It is a signal that you are pushing beyond your limits and stepping into uncharted territory where growth happens. Challenges have a way of exposing our weaknesses and forcing us to confront our fears. This confrontation can feel uncomfortable, but it is also an opportunity to build resilience and confidence. Each time you face a challenge head-on, you develop the mental toughness needed to handle even greater challenges in the future. It's not about never feeling fear or doubt, but about learning to move forward despite those emotions. Discomfort is a teacher. revealing the areas where we need to grow and pushing us to become stronger and more capable individuals. Embracing discomfort also means embracing failure. Failure is often seen as something to avoid at all costs, but it is an inevitable part of life and a critical component of success. Every failure is a lesson in disguise, providing valuable insights and opportunities to improve. When you stop fearing failure and start viewing it as a stepping stone to success, you unlock a new level of freedom and creativity. You become willing to take risks, try new things, and pursue your goals with determination, knowing that even if you stumble, you will gain something valuable from the experience. Failure is not the end. It is simply part of the journey. Challenges and discomfort also build character. They test your patience, perseverance, and resolve. They force you to dig deep and find strength you didn't know you had. In the face of adversity, you learn what you are truly capable of. You discover the power of persistence, the importance of focus, and the value of a positive attitude. Challenges have a way of revealing your true character and helping you grow into the person you are meant to be. They strip away the superficial and bring out the best in you, transforming you into someone who is not only stronger, but also wiser and more empathetic. One of the most significant benefits of embracing challenges and discomfort is the sense of accomplishment that comes with overcoming them. There is no greater feeling than achieving something you once thought was impossible. Each time you push through discomfort and rise to a challenge, you build self-esteem and confidence. You prove to yourself that you are capable of handling whatever life throws at you. This sense of accomplishment fuels further growth, encouraging you to take on even greater challenges and continue pushing your limits. Discomfort is also a catalyst for innovation and creativity. When everything is comfortable and predictable, there is little incentive to think outside the box or try new approaches. But when you are faced with a challenge, you are forced to adapt and find creative solutions. Discomfort pushes you to think differently, to question assumptions, and to explore new possibilities. Some of the greatest breakthroughs in history have come from individuals who were willing to embrace discomfort and think beyond the obvious. Innovation thrives in the face of challenges, and discomfort is often the spark that ignites the creative process. Embracing discomfort also strengthens your ability to handle uncertainty. Life is full of unknowns, and the ability to navigate uncertainty is a crucial skill. When you are comfortable with discomfort, you become more adaptable and open to change. You learn to let go of the need for control and trust in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. This adaptability is a powerful asset, allowing you to thrive in a world that is constantly changing and evolving. It gives you the confidence to take risks and pursue opportunities, knowing that you can handle the uncertainty that comes with them. Another important aspect of embracing challenges and discomfort is the impact it has on your mindset. When you view challenges as opportunities and discomfort as a sign of growth, you begin to approach life with a sense of curiosity and excitement. Instead of fearing the unknown, you start to embrace it. Instead of avoiding difficulty, you welcome it as a chance to learn and improve. Instead of distraction, the contrast, it attracts people and excites attention. This shift in mindset transforms the way you experience life, allowing you to find joy and fulfillment even in the midst of struggle. You become more resilient, optimistic, and focused, equipped to handle whatever comes your way. Embracing challenges and discomfort also has a profound impact on your relationships. When you are willing to face difficulties and step out of your comfort zone, you inspire others to do the same. Your courage and determination become a source of motivation for those around you, encouraging them to push past their own limits and strive for greatness. At the same time, facing challenges together with others strengthens bonds and builds trust. Shared struggles create a sense of camaraderie and mutual support, fostering deeper and more meaningful connections. The ability to embrace challenges and discomfort is not something you are born with. It is a skill that can be developed with practice. The more you step outside your comfort zone, the more comfortable you become with discomfort. Each time you face a challenge, you build confidence in your ability to handle the next one. It's a gradual process, but over time you will find that what once seemed impossible becomes manageable, and what once felt uncomfortable becomes second nature. This growth is not only empowering, but also deeply fulfilling, as it allows you to live a life that is rich with purpose and meaning. Discomfort is also a reminder that you are alive and actively engaged in the process of growth. It is a sign that you are not settling for mediocrity, but striving for excellence. While it may be tempting to avoid discomfort in the moment, the long-term rewards of embracing it far outweigh the temporary discomfort. Each challenge you face is an opportunity to learn, grow, and become a better version of yourself. By choosing to embrace discomfort, you are choosing to invest in your future and create a life that is truly fulfilling. Challenges and discomfort are also essential for building resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity and keep moving forward in the face of difficulty. It is a skill that is developed through experience, and it is forged in the fire of challenges and discomfort. Each time you overcome a setback, you become more resilient, better equipped to handle future obstacles, and more confident in your ability to navigate life's ups and downs. Resilience is what allows you to keep going when the road gets tough, and it is one of the most valuable qualities you can develop. Ultimately, embracing challenges and discomfort is about choosing growth over comfort, progress over stagnation, and purpose over complacency. It is about recognizing that the path to success is not always easy, but it is always worth it. Challenges and discomfort are not roadblocks, they are stepping stones. They are not something to be feared, but something to be embraced. Each time you face a challenge or step out of your comfort zone, you are taking a step closer to becoming the person you were meant to be. Building mental toughness through discipline is a transformative journey that requires consistent effort, unwavering commitment, and a deep understanding of the power of persistence. Mental toughness is not something you are born with. It is a skill cultivated over time, forged through the challenges you face and the habits you develop. Discipline is the foundation of mental toughness, serving as the mechanism that enables you to stay focused, resilient, and determined in the face of adversity. It is the daily practice of choosing long-term goals over short-term gratification, even when the process feels uncomfortable or inconvenient. Discipline begins with a decision to commit to a goal or a standard that aligns with your values and aspirations. This decision is often fueled by a desire for growth, a recognition of your potential, or a determination to overcome obstacles. Once the decision is made, discipline becomes the framework that guides your actions and choices. It is the internal compass that keeps you on track, reminding you of your purpose and pushing you forward when motivation wanes. Discipline is not about perfection, it is about consistency. It is the ability to show up and do the work day after day, regardless of how you feel or what external circumstances arise. Mental toughness is built through the deliberate practice of discipline, which requires you to face challenges head on and embrace discomfort. It is in those moments of struggle and resistance that you develop the strength to persevere. When you push through the urge to quit, you train your mind to withstand pressure and maintain focus. Each time you choose discipline over ease, you reinforce a mindset of resilience and determination. Over time, this mindset becomes ingrained, enabling you to tackle even greater challenges with confidence and composure. One of the key aspects of building mental toughness through discipline is learning to control your impulses. The mind is naturally inclined to seek immediate gratification, favoring short-term pleasure over long-term rewards. Discipline requires you to override these impulses, redirecting your focus toward actions that align with your goals. This process is not easy, especially in a world filled with distractions and instant rewards. However, each time you resist the temptation to give in to distractions, you strengthen your ability to stay focused and committed. This self-restraint is a cornerstone of mental toughness, allowing you to remain steadfast in your pursuit of excellence. Building mental toughness also involves cultivating a mindset of accountability. Discipline requires you to take ownership of your actions and accept responsibility for your outcomes. It means acknowledging that your progress or lack thereof is a direct result of your choices. This accountability is empowering because it shifts the focus from external factors to your own agency. When you understand that you have the power to shape your reality through disciplined action, you are less likely to succumb to excuses or blame. Instead, you become proactive, taking deliberate steps to overcome obstacles and achieve your goals. The process of building mental toughness through discipline often involves pushing beyond your comfort zone. Growth does not happen in a state of ease and complacency. It occurs when you challenge yourself to do more, be more, and strive for more. Discipline requires you to confront your limitations and push through the resistance that arises when you step into unfamiliar territory. This willingness to embrace discomfort is what separates those who achieve their goals from those who remain stagnant. Each time you push past your perceived limits, you expand your capacity for resilience and strengthen your mental fortitude.